Thank you, Lord Mayor. I've read the report very carefully, and there are a number of issues that I think we need to discuss. On page 270 and 271, it refers to the medium-term financial plan, and it also refers to the budget for 25-26. I think that it's not the best held secret in the council that we're not going to hit our savings targets for this year, and they'll spill over into next year, and we won't hit our saving targets for the following year, and inevitably they'll have to spill over. I want to quote Sir Albert, if I may. And this was following a meeting with the new mayor. As he says, quite plainly, Michael Gove sent the commissioners in. I've already made reference to that earlier. It was a political hit job on the city. I don't disagree with that at all. I think there was a hidden agenda. But the important thing that Sir Albert says in his commentary was that every other council has had 4 years to turn round, not 2. If we look at the mid-term financial plan, we stand a chance of saving much of the infrastructure that we have in the city. It will cost us. If you lose your job, Lord Mayor, and I pray that you don't, and you can't pay your mortgage, you go along to the building society or the bank and they'll hum and ah and they'll say, well, let's put you on an interest-only mortgage. We'll extend it for 5 years. The difference is that you don't lose your house and you've been given additional time to pay off the debt. And that's the situation that we're in today. We need time. 2 years was never going to work. 5 years could work. There will be a charge. There'll be a cost because we'll have to service the debt. But we'll be able to retain some of the assets that have been built up. And don't get me started on all the assets that we've been forced to sell through the police and the fire and the health and the water and the bank. I could go on ad infinitum. But these are assets that were built up. And we are close to seeing assets that we have built up being sold off in what I have to say is a fire sale. And we all know that it's happening. I'd also like to make brief reference to Oracle, and this is referred to again in the report. How we ended up in this situation, I'll never ever know. But we're still 18 months away from having a working infrastructure that gives us accurate financial information. And the cost has blossomed from £20 million to £130 million. We passed the point of no return, I think, when we got to £40 million, but that's for discussion far after. And lastly, on page 74, it refers to the Integrated Care Board. They were attending the HUSC meeting last month, and I did make reference to the fact that the council did pass a motion regarding Heartlands and the emergency unit there. They were cognisant of that, and we need to be able to keep the pressure up on them. Thank you, Lord Mayor.